The following broadcast is a presentation of the ND Sports Channel.
Oaks Tornadoes down 2-0 here to the Kindred Vikings as Michael Hall will pass it over far side there for Schaefer. Schaefer looks inside for Gavin Keller. Gavin Keller with the slam dunk! That pass inside of the lane was taken away by Fargo Davies, and another nice pass and a slam dunk! Grayson Heyman with the slam dunk in the JV game. Kierma Boer, a perfect 4 for 4, and a slam dunk from Harney. Henningsgaard as he tries to cut through the lane. Outlet pass into the corner there for Heinitz. Back over to Henningsgaard, wide open for 3. Got it and one! Wow! Kaylee Jackson, three-pointer up, and no, that one won't go in. Tana Lick pulls down the deep offensive board. She'll put up a 3. That one's in, and we're tied. 16 fouls, and the pass is intercepted by Overby. Overby has an opportunity to dunk it! He nailed it, the two-handed throwdown. 41-37, 4:25 to go here as the Kindred Vikings will work it down low. Another slam dunk, and one! How about that? A slam dunk by Gavin Keller, and he got fouled on the two-handed throwdown. All right, welcome back to the Betty Ingolstadt Sioux Center here in Grand Forks, campus UND, home of the Fighting Hawks. Mike Mason with you here on the ND Sports Channels. We're just under 4 minutes away. Well, I'm a little bit over 3 minutes now from the starting lineups and opening announcements here for the 7th place game at the 2019 North Dakota State Class A girls or Class B girls basketball tournament. This game will feature the previously undefeated Trenton Tigers, who came into this tournament, got upset in the quarterfinals, and then the other undefeated team got upset in the quarterfinals, and well, one of the two undefeated teams had to fall and the other one had to win, and it was the Trenton Tigers who would fall. And now they have a chance to get at least one win here in the state tournament against the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks, who also had a rough journey through the state tournament so far, falling against the Thompson Tommies 67-23 in the quarterfinals. Faring a little bit better against Langdon in the semi-consolations, but fell a little bit short by 14, 48-34. That'd be the second time this year that Shiloh has played Langdon. In the previous game, they lost, let's see here, let's find that one, 50-27. So like I said, they fared a little bit better the second time around against Langdon yesterday afternoon in the semi-consolation, 48-34 the final. For the Trenton Tigers, 24-0 coming into the state tournament. They would fall in overtime to Hettinger Scranton, 48-44, and then drop one to Kidder County yesterday. Came out to a quick start against the Tigers, 46-30 was the final on that one. That brings us to today's game against Shiloh Christian here. The winner of this one will take home the 7th place trophy, and then that'll set us up for the 5th place game between Langdon area, Edmore Munich, and Kidder County. Then we'll take a short time out. We'll come back with the 3rd place game against Thompson, featuring Thompson against Hettinger Scranton. Thompson, a tough loss in a well-played game last night to the Kindred Vikings, and then that'll set us up for the championship game later tonight between the Rugby Panthers and the Kindred Vikings. The Trenton Tigers, no seniors on this team. They have 5 juniors, 5 sophomores, and 2 freshmen. Shiloh Christian, 4 of their players are going to graduate this year. Those 4 include Allison Bearstail, Serene Wilkinson, Olivia Martin, and Rachel Mischel. Rachel's younger sister, Kelsey Mischel, is a junior. She'll be back as a senior next year for the Skyhawks. And then the rest of the team for the Skyhawks consists of 2 juniors, 2 sophomores, 4 freshmen, and 2 8th graders. So a lot of young talent on the Skyhawk team, and I wouldn't be a bit surprised if they make a run for the state tournament next year, but there'll be a couple other teams that'll have some young talent coming up in Region 5 as well, so it should be another interesting season in Region 5. Unofficial schedule for next season. Shiloh Christian will play a handful of teams here in the state tournament, including rugby, including Tonsman, let's try that again, including rugby, including Thompson, including Kindred, and I believe all those games will be in Bismarck at Shiloh Christian, but I'm not 100% sure. The schedule has not been 100% released yet, or let's say this, 100% official. and it hasn't been released yet, but based upon some sources and information that I have, those teams will play each other next year for sure. So that brings us now to the opening announcements, as we'll continue to hang out here for a little bit. And the Trenton Tigers will be lined up on the right side of the court for their bench. Shiloh Christian Skyhawks will be represented as the home team on the scoreboard. They'll be in their white jerseys with blue numbers and light blue trim. And the Trenton Tigers will be in their primarily blue jerseys with white tops, white numbers outlined in a yellowish gold, or maybe a little bit more towards orange. Of course, coming up tonight after the championship game, they'll select the all-tournament team, which is voted on by the members of the media. Katie Hovey, a 5'7" junior, will be starting for Trenton. Alexa St. Pierre, a 5'7" sophomore. And Alyssa St. Pierre is a 5'8" sophomore. Kella Norby, a 6'1" junior. And JC Turcott, a 5'9" freshman. And now Serene Wilkinson, the senior, will start for Shiloh. Allison Bearstail, a 5'5" senior, will start for the Skyhawks. Also starting, Olivia Martin, a 5'7" senior. Rachel Mischel. And then Grace Kelly. So the Skyhawks are going to start their 4 seniors. And then their freshman, Grace Kelly. Fitting, considering it's the final high school basketball game for those 4 seniors: Serene Wilkinson, Allison Bearstail, Olivia Martin, Rachel Mischel, and Grace Kelly. And now the national anthem. And we'll break for the national. Actually, no, we won't. We'll keep it right here. We'll thank our sponsors, including Quality Home Restorations, Game Time, Fargo South Booster Club, North Fargo Softball, Hallstead Telephone Company, and our viewers for their generous donations. All right, so we're ready to go here for the 7th place game at the 2019 North Dakota Class B Girls Basketball Tournament. Grace Kelly, the freshman, will line up in the middle here for the Skyhawks. Once again, your starters are the 4 seniors, Serene Wilkinson, Allison Bearstail, Olivia Martin, and Rachel Mischel, along with Grace Kelly, the freshman, who will line up across center court from Kella Norby, who's a 6'1" junior. So junior versus freshman, both of them wearing jersey number 21, and the Skyhawks will win the tip. Bearstail bring it over the timeline, fire it into the near wing, down to the corner, back up top now to Rachel Mischel. Mischel, but Bearstail back over to Mischel, works it inside for Olivia Martin. Martin back over to Bearstail to Mischel, now back into the corner for Grace Kelly. Kelly with a bounce pass into the high post. That turns into a loose ball, now a jump ball, and that will favor the Tigers. Trenton probably a little bit disappointed that they're in this game, as had a controversial call in the quarterfinals, and then they met up with a tough Kidder County team, and they're probably expected to be a contender for the state title, and well, Kidder County probably expected to be a contender for the state title as well, and we'll see which team here has a little bit more gas in the tank. Trenton Tigers get on the board first. Kellen Norby. Once again, Skyhawks represented as the home team on the scoreboard. The Tigers representing the visiting side of the scoreboard here. 1 minute gone, a 2-0 lead for the Trenton Tigers as the Skyhawks work the ball around the perimeter. Long three is up and in. That is Serene Wilkinson. And the Skyhawks take the lead off the triple from the far wing. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that might be the first lead Shiloh has had in the state tournament. Try and look that one up here. Tigers will respond with a 3 of their own, but it's off the back rim, no good, and the rebound comes down to the Skyhawks. Put into the hands of Allison Bearstail. Bearstail now to Wilkinson. Wilkinson works it down to, that's Martin. Far side now, Mischel up top for Wilkinson. Wilkinson works inside, Martin to Mischel, now into the corner. I think that's Grace Kelly down there, and it is. Kelly, bounce pass as she was losing her balance, and I think that's a travel. Yep. Kelly bounced out to Wilkinson. Wilkinson tried to drive into the lane as Kelly was losing her balance. She sent the bounce pass up to the free throw line where Wilkinson was at, and Wilkinson shuffled her feet and drew the travel call. Back the other way now come the Tigers, trailing 3-2 to the Skyhawks. Katie Hovey, 2 passes later, she'll get the ball back at the top of the key. Hovey drives inside, floater from just inside the free throw line is up and in, and the Tigers take the lead at 4-3. Back the other way, the Skyhawks have the ball. They'll push in the corner from Mischel, up for 3. That one bounces off the front of the rim, and Katie Hovey will bring down the rebound for the Tigers. Hovey over the timeline, Hovey bounce pass. Alexa St. Pierre gets the bucket up and in, and it's 6-2, or 6-3, excuse me, in favor of the Trenton Tigers as they've doubled up on the Skyhawks. Quick pass outside, Wilkinson drives the lane and puts it up and in off the glass. Nice job by Wilkinson, who has 5 points. Matter of fact, she has all 5 for the Skyhawks. JC Turcotte with the ball in the backcourt here, fires it over the timeline to Alexis St. Pierre, up to Hovey. Now Turcotte here on the near wing. Back over to Hovey, top of the key, back inside. Missed the pass there on the connection for Alyssa St. Pierre. Turnover, and the ball goes back to the Skyhawks. Mischel works it inside for Grace Kelly, being guarded there by Norby, and a foul on Norby. Trenton leads over the Skyhawks. And the Skyhawks, Grace Kelly will have a chance to tie it up at the free throw line here. And the free throw's up and in. Swish, nothing but net. We're knotted up at 6. Second free throw is off the mark. Will remain tied at 6. Quick pass down to Alexa St. Pierre, and she misses the layup, but an offensive rebound by Alyssa St. Pierre, and that ball stripped away and taken away by Mischel. Rachel Mischel dribbles down to the far court, works up top for Olivia Martin. Martin to Bears tail into the corner. Wilkinson for three, she got it! Wow! Talk about a spark here for the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks from their 5'3" senior. Wilkinson burying a triple. And 9-6 is our score. Near turnover there, but the Tigers keep the ball. They'll hand it off into the corner here for Alexa St. Pierre. St. Pierre looking inside, looking upside. Now Turcotte, and the ball was nearly poked away by Wilkinson, and as a result, that'll draw the travel call on the Tigers. Skyhawks lead by 3. Kelly gets it over the timeline, runs into a half-court trap. Bounce pass to Bears tail. Bears tail to Wilkinson. She'll tee it up for another 3. That one's not quite going to drop in, though. Ball is tipped around, out of bounds. Should stay with the Skyhawks, and it does. Two points for Katie Hovey, Alexa St. Pierre, and Kella Norby. That makes up the 6 for the Tigers. Serena Wilkinson has 7 on the Skyhawks 9. That's turned over and stolen by Katie Hovey. Hovey back the other way, just inside the free throw line. Shot off the glass, won't go. Bears tail will get the defensive rebound, being pressured in the backcourt there by Alexa St. Pierre. But now Bears tail will bring it up over the timeline. Fire it over, Olivia Martin for 3. She got it! From the far wing, Olivia Martin buries the triple, and the Skyhawks take a 12-6 lead. And earlier, the Trenton Tigers doubled up 6-3 on the Skyhawks, and they have not scored. And now the Skyhawks have doubled up on the Tigers, 12-6. Mischel will get the loose ball rebound, bring it back the other way here for the Skyhawks. Spins around Hovey, nice move. Now Bears tail over on the far wing, works it back up top. Mischel surveying the situation, fires it over to Wilkinson, down to the corner, now back up top. Ball was nearly poked away, but Bears tail will gain possession of it. Fired over to Mischel, inside high post jumper for Olivia Martin off the rim. Alyssa St. Pierre pulls down the rebound. Back the other way now come the Tigers with 2:31 to go here in the first quarter of play. They're gonna try for a 3. That's off the front of the rim, no good, out of the hands of Alexa St. Pierre. Olivia Martin will grab the rebound. Olivia Martin will cross the timeline with 2:19 to go. Martin pulls up to the near wing, fires at the Bears tail. Now they work it down low there for Grace Kelly. Grace Kelly, shot off the side of the backboard, won't go. Alyssa St. Pierre with the rebound, fires it up to Katie Hovey. Hovey driving through traffic, and a whistle and a foul on Olivia Martin. Question was that in the act of shooting? I don't think it was. No, it'll be an inbounds pass from the baseline here for the Tigers. Olivia Martin picks up the first Shiloh foul of the game. Alyssa St. Pierre gets the first basket and a handful of minutes here for the Trenton Tigers. It's a 4-point game, 12-8, and that pass is tipped there by Cryell. Picked up by Norby and given up the court there to Hovey. And now Norby with a 3 that missed everything. Iron deficient, out of bounds, turnover to the Skyhawks. Mischel will get a breather on the bench, and coming back into the lineup now for the first time today is Kennedy Walth, a 5'3" freshman and a normal starter for the Skyhawks. Inbounds pass finds its way into the hands of Grace Kelly. Kelly, pressured by Norby in the backcourt, gets it over the timeline to Martin. Wilkinson with another shot. That one, that might be her first miss of the day. Offensive rebound put up and in by Allison Bearstail. 14-8. In favor of the Skyhawks as Turcotte brings it over the timeline. Fires it over far side into the Skyhawk bench. Turnover. Shiloh Christian gets the ball back with 1:06 to go here in the first quarter of play. So they'll get it up court now. 2 passes later, and now over the timeline from Walth to Martin. Martin fires it in the corner. That is Wilkinson up top for Bearstail. Bearstail with a long 3 straight away at the front of the rim, won't go. Bearstail has taken 3 3-pointers in this tournament. and they've all been from about 22 to 25 feet away. I mean, we're talking beyond NBA free range here. Alexis St. Pierre with the basketball, gets it to Hovey high on the far side, looking down low for Alyssa St. Pierre. Off the glass, won't go. Wilkinson got the rebound, but it was immediately stripped away by Tatum Cryell. 14-10. Tigers inching their way back here on the scoreboard. Walt the Bears tail on the near wing, works it up top for Olivia Martin. Martin fires it over to Wilkinson. 7 on the game clock. Shot up no good. Alexa St. Pierre gets the rebound, hands it off to Hovey. Hovey up court. Cryell 4-3 at the buzzer, no good. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter with the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks leading the Trenton Tigers by the score of 14-10. We'll add up some numbers and come back with the second quarter in just a moment here on the ND Sports Channel. ND Softball All-Stars has a new look on a new website that gives you easy access to what you want to know about upcoming activities, All-Star game records, college commitments, and easy access to every episode of the ND Softball All-Stars podcast. Visit the new website at ndsballstars.com. Every year, the top seniors in the state get one more chance to play the game they love. Please consider a donation to help support this great program. Send your gift to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota, 58109. All right, second quarter of play, and it's 14-10 in favor of the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks here in the 7th place game at the 2019 North Dakota State Class B Girls Basketball Tournament. They'll work it up top to Bearstail. Bearstail to Kennedy Wolf, back to Bearstail up top. Bearstail takes a half step back, dribble handoff there to Wolf. Wolf will fire it into Kelsey Mischel into the lineup now. Mischel gets it down to Grace Kelly, and Grace Kelly gets called for the travel. Serene Wilkinson leads the way for the Skyhawks with 8 of the team's 14 points. 2 for Allison Bearstail, 3 for Olivia Martin, and 1 for Grace Kelly. The 10 points for Trenton have been scored by 5 players: Katie Hovey, Alexa St. Pierre, Tatum Cryell, Alyssa St. Pierre, and Kella Norby. And a turnover and another turnover, back-to-back turnovers. First one by Trenton, second one by Shiloh. Ball goes back to the Tigers with 7:26 to go here in the second quarter of play. The Tigers might be down, but their tradition of spreading the points around to various players continues. As Alyssa St. Pierre now takes the leading scorer honors with 4 points. Everybody else has 2 right now. She's the first player on the Tigers to score 2 baskets here in this game. It's 1 minute gone in the second quarter. Grace Kelly works it out to Bearstail, 4-3. In and out, won't go. Katie Hovey with the rebound. Katie Hovey comes all the way back down, floats it one up off the glass, and it drops in. A 7-footer straight away, and Katie Hovey pulls the Tigers within 1. Oh no, check that, tied. I forgot to add the last bucket. Over and back call, and the ball goes back to the Trenton Tigers. .62 sophomore J.C. Hall now checks into the lineup here for the Skyhawks. 6:33 to go here, second quarter of play. Katie Hovey will receive the inbounds pass in the backcourt, cross it over the timeline here, being guarded by Kennedy Wolf. Hovey dribbles up over to the far wing. Cross-court pass to Alexa St. Pierre. Pierre works it down low. Cryell and Turcotte were there, but it went right in between both of them, out of bounds. Turnover to the Skyhawks. 6:20 to go, knotted up at 14-14. Skyhawks will turn it over. Back to the Trenton Tigers on the baseline, and she'll shoot two. That's Katie Hovey, who went up. She got fouled. I didn't see which Skyhawk was guarding her. Allison Bearstail will pick up the personal foul. Hovey's first free throw is in. Hovey now leads with 5 points, and the Tigers take the lead at 15-14. And the Tigers, no, that one will not go in. 7-0 run right now for Trenton. Inbounds pass triggered by Olivia Martin. Cross-court pass over to Allison Bearstail, feeds it to Kennedy Walk down to, that is, I forget her name, J.C. Hall. J.C. Hall back up to Bearstail, fires it over to Mischel. That's Kelsey Mischel in. And the ball was tipped out of bounds on the rebound attempt there, and they'll go back to the Tigers. So Hovey will receive the inbounds pass, fire it down to Alexis St. Pierre, 3/4 of the length of the court. Now Turcotte has it, far wing. Pass back over to Hovey here on the near wing. Works it inside for Alyssa St. Pierre. And now Hovey tees it up for three. From the near corner, that won't go. Pulling down the rebound is Kennedy Wolf. Wolf with a bounce pass there for Allison Bearstail. Bearstail drives into the free throw line, kicks it out. Olivia Martin, corner three, won't go. Alexis St. Pierre with the rebound. Turcotte with a baseball pass down to Cryel, and Cryel cannot get the bunny to go in. But she'll get the offensive rebound and put it back. Tatum Cryel has 4 points. I think the score in the gym shows Tigers 16-15. I have them as 17-14 here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah, the Tigers should have 17. And they now make that adjustment, so that is correct, 17-14. So after the short discussion, now will be a Tigers inbounds pass from the baseline. Katie Hovey will trigger the inbounds pass for Alyssa St. Pierre. 2 dribbles, fade away in the paint, got it. 19 for the Tigers now. Alyssa St. Pierre leads the way with 6 points for the Tigers as they take the lead back. And now Katie Hovey down at the other end, steals it, falls down, and now we have a foul possibly on Kennedy Wall. No foul, it was a timeout Tigers. The timeout came before the foul. So timeout, it's 19-14 with 4:42 to go in the second quarter of play. Coming out of the timeout with a 21-second shot clock here for the Trenton Tigers. Back in a moment on the ND Sports Channel. The Fargo North softball team is live for a second season on the ND Sports Channel. Live broadcast of every game, home and away, including every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for the Fargo North Spartans will be live on the ND Sports Channel. Video broadcasts of most regular season games, as well as radio broadcasts of the regional and state tournament. Get the most accurate and up-to-date Spartan softball broadcast schedule on our website at ndsportschannel.com/game schedule. All right, welcome back. 4:38 to go here in the first half of play. Katie Hovey with the basketball in between the circles, being guarded by Allison Bearstail. Fires it over to Cryel. It's a shot clock violation. Katie Hovey trying to pump up her team as she smiles, even though they turned the ball over. That's a good team leader right there for the Trenton Tigers. And she's only a junior. She'll be back next year and Wouldn't be a bit surprised if you see Trenton come out of Region 8 one more time next year here in the state tournament. Alexa St. Pierre will pick up the personal foul. Kella Norby will check back into the lineup here for the Trenton Tigers. Alyssa St. Pierre has 8 points. I think I said 6 earlier. I meant to say 8. Three-pointer up, Kennedy Wolf off the back iron, won't go. Hovey pulls down the rebound, and quickly the other way the Tigers come. Pass up to Cryel, and that was a travel? Really? Okay, we'll go with that. One step, puts the ball to the floor, second foot comes down, the whistle blows, and it's a traveling call. Not sure what the official saw that I saw differently, but the Skyhawks will get the ball back as a result. And that one will apparently went out of bounds as Kennedy Wolf, they did some quick passing all the way down to the court, and Kennedy Wolf was lost her balance and fell out of bounds. Now it gives the ball back to the Tigers now. 19-14 in favor of the Trenton Tigers. And another ball that goes out of bounds, and this time it'll go back to the Skyhawks. So basically the exact same identical play on each end of the floor. Both players for their respective teams losing their balance as they fall out of bounds and creating the turnover. Olivia Martin will trigger the inbounds pass, and now come in for Allison Bearstail. Bearstail will dribble down the far sideline, kick it out to the baseline there for Kennedy Wolf. Bounce pass now for Grace Kelly. Cross court up top, that is Aaliyah Schock. Schock missed the three, everything right side, out of bounds, turnover, back to the Trenton Tigers. Three and a half to go here, second quarter of play. Turcotte in the backcourt as the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks put a couple people in the backcourt, giving the Tigers a little bit of pressure here. Turcotte bounce pass near wing for Hovey into the corner. Cryel for three, she got it. All right, and a timeout on the floor, so we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
All right, welcome back to the second quarter of play here. We'll double check our scoring here at halftime. I have 24 down for the Trenton Tigers, and the Tigers have 22 on the scoreboard, but yet all the individual player numbers seem to match up with my scorebook with what they have on the scoreboard. Back the other way, Cryel. Nice play by Cryel. She was falling out of bounds, and she swatted the ball back off the knee of Kennedy Wolf, and that keeps the ball with the Trenton Tigers. Colby will trigger the inbounds pass to Alyssa St. Pierre. Pierre with a 12-foot jumper. That's a little bit off the mark, off the back iron. Now Kennedy Wolf will get the rebound, bring it back all the way down for the Skyhawks. Bounce pass now to Martin up top to Bearstail. Far side into the corner. I think that's Grace Kelly. Making a move around the defender, won't go. Turcotte pulls down the rebound here for the Tigers and hands it off to Hovey in the backcourt with 2:20 to go here in the second quarter of play. 22-14 in favor of the Trenton Tigers. Alyssa St. Pierre will get the ball off the dribble handoff from Hovey down to the little baseline, and she puts it in off the glass. shot at the other end, missed, and St. Pierre will pull down the rebound. Back the other way, Hovey. Puts it in the corner for Cryel. Now Alyssa St. Pierre on the near wing. Puts up top for Norby. Norby over to Hovey. Hovey up top to Turcotte. Tees it up for three. Straight away. 19-footer got it. JC Turcotte gets the triple, and we have another timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel. Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo. All right, welcome back. 1:25 to go here in the second quarter of play. 27-14 lead for the Trenton Tigers. They have gone on a 17-0 run here in the second quarter. Skyhawks have not scored a bucket yet here in quarter number 2. After a hot start in the first quarter, they're looking to get a couple buckets in here before the halftime mark. Inbounds pass comes into Bears Tail, triggered by Martin. Back to give the ball back to Martin, now over to Kelly in the near corner. 3 passes later, far corner. Bears Tail thought about it. Now they're working inside for Grace Kelly. Pops it back out. Mischel for 3. No, in and out. Look good. Kelly with the offensive rebound. Kelly can't get the shot to go. It's partially blocked by Kella Norby. And quickly up court to JC Turcotte. Half jump hook shot and the paint, and that one's off the mark. Rebound comes down to Mischel. Kelsey Mischel, to be more specific. Kelly, foot on the line, long 2. They're gonna give her a 3. Her foot was on the line, but they're gonna give her a 3. Wow, I'm sorry, but wow. I was at least 15, 20 feet back from that shot. And the official on the near sideline was not more than 6-7 inches from the player, and he did not see the foot on the line. 27-17, and that one from Melissa St. Pierre won't go in. Skyhawks get the rebound. 2 seconds to go. Martin for 3 off the front iron won't go, and a rebound there, and the final shot by Kennedy Walth won't go. The Skyhawks get 3 in that second quarter. And it's a 10-point lead at 27-17. Alyssa St. Pierre unofficially leads with 10 points. I would like to see that double checked, and Serena Relkinson leads with 8 for the Skyhawks. We'll take a timeout and add up some numbers and come back with a halftime show here in a few minutes on the ND Sports Channel.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
The game is close. It's a big rivalry. Students jump out of their seats while the cheerleaders lead the chanting. Everyone is on edge. The shot is up and the buzzer sounds. All eyes follow the ball. Will it fall through the net? You can hear the hush of the crowd. With your whistle, you watch if his feet were inside the line or not. The crowd erupts. It's a game winner. Or is it? You make the call. Become an official. Contact your local high school. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
NorthDakotaScores.net is your top source for statewide scores for both boys and girls high school sporting events in the state of North Dakota. Football, soccer, basketball, hockey, wrestling, baseball, volleyball, softball. Get all the scores, every game, every night, every single sports season of the school year. You can count on NorthDakotaScores.net year after year to provide over 99% of the results for high school sporting events in North Dakota, all reported from trusted and reliable sources. Follow North Dakota Scores on Twitter. Search @NDScores to get the same scores on your mobile device every night.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
In our first year and 4 months on the air, the ND Sports Channel brought you a total of 407 games, and 377 of those games were exclusive broadcasts of the ND Sports Channel. That's 377 games that would have had zero broadcast coverage if not for the sponsors who support our sports webcast. We ask that you please patronize and support the sponsors you hear about in this sports broadcast on the ND Sports Channel. Join us and put your business products and services in front of an average of 234 viewers per game. Let's team up.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in North Dakota so special? They do.
You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
ND Softball All-Stars has a new look on a new website that gives you easy access to what you want to know about upcoming activities, All-Star game records, college commitments, and easy access to every episode of the ND Softball All-Stars podcast. Visit the new website at ndsballstars.com. Every year, the top seniors in the state get one more chance to play the game they love. Please consider a donation to help support this great program. Send your gift to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota, 58109.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in North Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed. Or you can browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you would like. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel. It's ND Sports Online. All right, welcome back. 27-17 at halftime. For the Trenton Tigers, Alyssa St. Pierre with 10, Tatum Cryell with 7, Katie Hovey with 5, JC Turcotte with 3, and Alexa St. Pierre with 2. For the Skyhawks, Allison Bearstail and Serene Wilkinson both with 5 points apiece. They credited a three-pointer to Bearstail, and when I credited it to Wilkinson, that was my bad. Grace Kelly with 4, Olivia Martin with 3. And that's your official scoring. We'll take one more timeout, come back with the third quarter here in about 45 seconds on the ND Sports Channel. Quality Home Restorations is Fargo-Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo. All right, welcome back. Third quarter of play is about to get underway here from the Betty Engelstad Sioux Center on the campus of UND. Seventh place game for the 2019 North Dakota State Girls Class B basketball tournament. Tigers going from left to right to start the third quarter of play. Ten-point lead here for the Tigers. Still no score. As down at the other end, the shot was missed by the Tigers. Rebound came down to the Skyhawks. Now a steal by Hovey. Up court for Alexis St. Pierre, and that will be stolen there by Shiloh's Rachel Mischel. Now another loose ball on the floor, and they're going to call a kick. A nice job there by both Olivia Martin as well as Alexis St. Pierre, helping the Rachel Mischel to get up. Good show of sportsmanship there from both teams. Katie Hovey with the basketball, brings it over the timeline. Turcotte will tee it up for three. Far wing out the front of the rim, won't go. Rebound tipped around, comes down to the hands of Serene Wilkinson, who has 5 points. Wilkinson will bring it over the timeline, get it to Bearstail. Bearstail into the corner for Mischel. Mischel works inside for Martin, back out to Mischel on the near wing. Now they work it into the far corner, back up top from Mischel. Mischel to Olivia Martin. Martin didn't see anything she liked, passes it back up top there to Bearstail, who will direct traffic with her left hand. And a bounce pass near wing now for Wilkinson. Wilkinson, and the ball is tipped away on the pass there by Hovey. Hovey's all alone to the basket, up and in. Katie Hovey with 7 points now. Once again, Alyssa St. Pierre leads the way with 10, followed by Tatum Cryell and Katie Hovey with 7 apiece. Shot up from the Skyhawks, won't go, and that will be a rebound for J.C. Turcotte for the Tigers. Turcotte will give it to Hovey in the backcourt, and Hovey will cross the timeline here with 6:05 to go in the third quarter of play. Turcotte far wing, Hovey up top, St. Pierre to St. Pierre. Alexa to Alyssa for the baseline jumper, won't go. Olivia Martin pulls down the rebound, fires it into the hands of Bearstail over the timeline. Bearstail will dribble up to the near wing, now back up in between the circles. Trenton playing a zone defense here. A 3-2 zone, 3 up top, 2 down low. It's forcing the Skyhawks to pass the ball around the perimeter. Long 3 on the way, and that missed everything. She overshot the hoop there, out of bounds, and the ball will go back to the Tigers. So Hovey will bring it up. Still in the backcourt, passes it to Turcotte. Turcotte over the timeline to Alyssa St. Pierre. Chasing it down is Kella Norby. Norby fires it up top for, that is Hovey. Corner 3 from St. Pierre, that one won't go. Rebound by Norby, kicks it back out. Turcotte, left wing 3 won't go. Another rebound by Alyssa St. Pierre, that one's up and in. 12 points for Alyssa St. Pierre now, 31-17 in favor of the Trenton Tigers. Get into the hands of Rachel Mischel. Mischel fired over far side. Bearstail for 3 out the front of the rim, won't go off the far wing. 4:41 and counting to go here. 31-17 in favor of the Trenton Tigers. Hovey with the basketball, gets it to Alexis St. Pierre. Alexis St. Pierre will get the pass on the far wing, dribble up high. Now on the near wing, shoving it into the corner was Hovey to Turcotte, back to Hovey, back down low to St. Pierre, out to Turcotte for 3, out the front iron, won't go. Mischel initially had the rebound, then she lost it, and now a jump ball will be called, and the possession arrow will favor the Skyhawks. Bearstail get the inbounds pass as the Tigers put on a 3/4 court press. Mischel works it up top for Martin. Martin inside for Grace Kelly. One dribble, turn around off the glass, too strong. Alyssa St. Pierre pulls down the rebound. Now Katie Hovey will bring it up over the timeline. Hovey dribbles up to the near wing. Works it up top there for Norby. Norby outside to Alexa St. Pierre, back to Hovey. Back inside for Norby. Norby, couple dribbles, mid-post jumper up, won't go. Rebound comes down to Rachel Mischel. Mitchell will bring it up over the timeline for the Skyhawks. Fire it over to the far wing into the hands of Kennedy Walt. Walt up top to Bears tail. One-handed pass near wing to Olivia Martin. Martin with the ball above her head, works inside to the high post there for Grace Kelly. 2 passes later, back here to Olivia Martin. Now Mitchell works it back inside to Kelly on the low block, trying to get around defenders, and I believe she just drew a foul on the Trenton Tigers. I'll stop the clock with 3:27 to go. Kella Norby will pick up her second. That puts Grace Kelly at the free throw line. She's the only one to go to the line today for the Skyhawks. She's 1 of 2. Well, now they made a correction. PA announcer apparently got the official from the signal, or from the signal from the official that that it's going to be an inbounds pass that eventually ends up in the hands of Grace Kelly. Shot up no good. Kella Norby brings down the rebound. Now Hovey has the basketball. Pickpocketed from behind. Nice play there by Kennedy Wolf, and that puts it into the hands of Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell at the top of the key. Now Olivia Martin fires it near wing for Wolf. Inside for Grace Kelly. Kelly, jump ball, possession arrow, Tigers. She got tied up there with Alyssa St. Pierre. Hovey's pass over the timeline is intercepted by Grace Kelly. Kelly drives into the paint, bounce pass, baseline outside for Mitchell. Long 2, it's a 3, I guess. And Rachel Mitchell gets on the scorebook with a triple, and it's 31-20. Now Hovey will bring it up, run into the half-court trap here, picks up her dribble and gets it over the timeline to Alexa St. Pierre. Alexa St. Pierre dribble around a couple defenders that gives it ball back to Hovey. Still high on the near side, now dribbles into the near wing. Cross-court pass far wing. St. Pierre works it inside for Alyssa St. Pierre. Out to Hovey, 4-3. It looked good coming out of her hand, but it bounced off the rim. Back out to Hovey. She will not try again. She'll put it in the corner for Cryel. Now Hovey will get it back, work it inside there, pump it out for Alexa St. Pierre. Alexa St. Pierre will go down to the baseline and drop it in. Alexa St. Pierre has 4 points now, and the pass down for the Skyhawks intercepted by Alyssa St. Pierre. Shot up court to Kate Hovey. High post jumper off the glass and in. Katie Hovey gets the bucket. 35-20. Into the corner, 3-pointer from Kennedy Wall. Thought the front of the rim won't go. Katie Hovey will get the defensive board. Hovey will slowly bring it up, being guarded by Walth in the backcourt there. Between the legs dribble there, now behind the back dribble and doing everything she can to get around Kennedy Walth, and doing so not only impressively but also successfully, which makes it even more impressive. Outside Cryel for 3. That's a little bit too strong. Rebound will come down into the hands of Allison Bearstail. Bearstail over the timeline, drives all the way into the paint, kicks it outside for Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell lost the ball, picked it back up. Now Bearstail in the corner. Bearstail pumps it up to Olivia Martin at the top of the key. Martin holding off Cryel with her left elbow. Now they work it down low for Grace Kelly. That shot was blocked by Kella Norby. Norby will give it to Hovey in the backcourt with 50 seconds to go. 20-second difference between shot clock and game clock as Hovey will get the ball back just in front of the midcourt stripe. Back over to Cryel, back to Hovey. Hovey works it to the free throw line, back over to Cryel, back up to Hovey. It's kind of like a triangle on that pass formation there. Now getting into the mix is Alexa St. Pierre. Into the corner for Alyssa St. Pierre. Hovey now over to Cryel. Cryel to Alexa St. Pierre. Inside there for Kella Norby. Back out. Alexa St. Pierre, 4-3. Out the front iron, won't go. Rebound comes down to Grace Kelly. Kelly to Bearstail in the backcourt. Bearstail quickly up court and off the fingertips of Kennedy Walth out of bounds. And the ball goes back to the Trenton Tigers with 16.2 seconds to go here in the third quarter of play. Hovey in the backcourt, brings it up over the near sideline here, over the timeline. 9 seconds to go. They can hold for the final shot. Kennedy Wells trying to poke it away there. Hovey with the shot, and that's out the front iron. 2 seconds to go. Hovey with a long three at the buzzer. Hits the backboard to the right side of the rim, and that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. With your score, the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks 35. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. The Trenton Tigers 35, and the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks 20. After scoring 14 points in the first quarter, the Skyhawks have scored a combined total of 6 in quarters 2 and 3, while the Tigers get 12 in that third quarter. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Be back after this here on the ND Sports Channel. ND Softball All-Stars has a new look on a new website that gives you easy access to what you want to know about upcoming activities, All-Star game records, college commitments, and easy access to every episode of the ND Softball All-Stars podcast. Visit the new website at ndsballstars.com. Every year, the top seniors in the state get one more chance to play the game they love. Please consider a donation to help support this great program. Send your gift to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota, 58109. All right, welcome back. Trenton Tigers lead 35-20 to start the fourth quarter of play. Michel with the ball is what I was trying to say. Now Martin on the near wing. Up top to the other Michel. Let's see here. That is Kelsey Michel and Rachel Michel's 11. I'll try and remember that. Back out top, Martin will tee it up for three, and it was off the rim, I believe. The official stepped in my way. I couldn't see the shot. Hovey with the basketball now, coming back the other way for the Tigers, up to the near wing, picks up her dribble. That was Alexis St. Pierre. Over into the corner there for that, it's Archer. That is Raquel Archer. Raquel Archer will get the ball back, and double dribble is the call. I don't know about that one, but we'll go with it because I'm not the official, so. There's been 6 games in this tournament that I've been very flaky on what I think of some of the calls made. And they're usually in the early afternoon games. I don't know if they didn't get enough coffee or what, but trying to put a positive spin on this, folks. I don't want to upset anybody, to be honest, but I'm just calling it as I see it. 35-20, 7:07 to go. And just to make the mental note, for those who don't know, I am a former student of Shiloh Christian, and there's been some calls where Shiloh Christian's gotten away with calls that should have been made that there weren't. Olivia Martin knocks down the triple from the far corner. And they respond with a three of their own, Alexis St. Pierre. Makes it 38 to 23. After back-to-back threes, now we have back-to-back turnovers, and after all that is said and done, it'll be Skyhawk basketball. I want to say congratulations to the Bismarck Legacy Sabres. They're going to make a trip to the state tournament with an overtime win over the Bismarck St. Mary Saints. Don't have an official score on that one, but all I know is that it was a close game. Obviously, if it went into overtime, it must have been close, I guess. 38-23, 6:17 to go. Martin will try another three. That one looked good coming out of her hand, but it didn't get the friendly roll, and Alexis St. Pierre will bring down the rebound. St. Pierre will give it to Hovey over the timeline high on the far side. Hovey will back up in between the circles, pick up a dribble, give it back to Alexis St. Pierre. Once again, high on the far side, now back to Hovey, high on the near side. Skyhawks playing a man-to-man defense. No, it looks more like a 2-3 zone, actually. Can be a little deceptive. Wide open for three, Alyssa St. Pierre. That one won't go. And that was Kelsey Michel with the rebound. And now a foul away from the ball as Archer falls to the floor, and I believe the foul might be Raquel Archer will pick up the foul. Allison Barristow will come in. That'll give Rachel Mischel a breather on the bench for the Skyhawks. 5:41 to go, 38-23. Fourth quarter of play. Skyhawks scored 14 in the first quarter. They scored 3 in the second, 3 in the third, and so far 3 in the fourth, and make that 6 in the fourth now. Hovey with the basketball, gets over to Turcotte. Hovey will tee it up for 3. It's good. Missing a basket here for Shiloh. I'm not sure who that person who scored. It might have been Rachel Mischel. She's on the bench right now. Everybody's on the scoreboard, matches up in my scorebook, and now we have a timeout. That'll give us an opportunity to look that one over. Back in 30 seconds here on the ND Sports Channel. The Fargo North softball team is live for a second season on the ND Sports Channel. Live broadcast of every game, home and away, including every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for the Fargo North Spartans will be live on the ND Sports Channel. Video broadcasts of most regular season games, as well as radio broadcasts of the regional and state tournament. Get the most accurate and up-to-date Spartan softball broadcast schedule on our website at ndsportschannel.com/game schedule. All right, welcome back. Fourth place game here in the fourth quarter from the 2019 North Dakota State Girls Class B Basketball Tournament. Day 3 of 3, we still have a voice, and if we take it easy enough, we'll still have a voice for the championship game tonight between the Kindred Vikings and the Rugby Panthers. That should be a good one. 2 unranked teams knocking off top seeds on their way to a state title game. Some would say that's the way you want it to happen in a state tournament game. Turcotte will have the inbounds pass here for the Tigers. Gets it into Caitlin Hovey. Hovey being guarded in the backcourt there by Allison Bearstail, and the pass is intercepted by Kelsey Mischel. And Mischel with a block by Hovey. Holy smokes, I thought for sure they were going to call a flagrant foul on that block there, but wow. I don't think I've seen it. That's the kind of block you see in a boys basketball game with a lot of aggression. Caitlin Hovey bringing that aggression over into the girls basketball game. 4:25 to go, 41-26 in favor of the Trenton Tigers. Work down to Turcotte. Turcotte will dribble out to the far wing, back to Hovey, now into the high post there for St. Pierre. That's Alyssa. Alyssa with the dribble handoff there for Hovey, who cannot get the bucket. And then a foul on, I believe, possibly St. Pierre. Yep. Alyssa St. Pierre picks up the foul. 4:05 to go here, fourth quarter of play. 41-26 in favor of the Trenton Tigers. Skyhawks work the ball into Grace Kelly, and a whistle, and the ball will go out of bounds. I believe it went off the foot of Turcotte. It'll stay with the Skyhawks. .359 to go. That shot up won't go. Rebound to Alyssa St. Pierre. Alyssa St. Pierre will bring it up over the timeline, hand it off to Caitlin Hovey. Hovey fakes to the right, now dribbles to the left. Fires it over to Alyssa St. Pierre on the far wing. Up top to Norby, now Hovey here on the near wing. Back up top for Turcotte. 19 to shoot on the shot clock, back to Hovey. Being guarded there by, that is Wolf. Shot is up off the back iron, won't go. Alyssa St. Pierre with the rebound. Loose ball on the floor, and it will be a jump ball that favors the Skyhawks. 3:24 to go here in the fourth quarter. Fifth place game coming up next. Three-pointer from the far side there by Wolf is off the mark. Loose ball rebound will end up in the hands of Hovey. Hovey will travel all the way down to the other end of the court, and she gets called for another questionable travel call. Moving on from that, 3:11 to go. Fourth quarter of play, 41-26. Kelsey Mischel will get the basketball and get tied up, and the ball is poked away, and another jump ball that'll favor the Tigers. So Turcotte will have the inbounds pass here from the near sideline, fires it into Alexis St. Pierre. Pierre nearly lost the ball, picked it back up, dribble handoff there to Hovey. Hovey works it down low, wide open, Turcotte off the glass, got it. 43-26, and now another turnover, and the Tigers will get the ball back. Turcotte gets it to Alexis St. Pierre. She lost it. She wasn't able to control the receiving end of the pass. The ball will go out of bounds. 2:34 to go here in the fourth quarter of play. 43-26. Now Bearstail fires it near wing for Mischel, inside for Grace Kelly at the high post. Kelly will get called for a travel. That one, definitely a travel, no question about that one. Hovey will give it up in the backcourt here for Turcotte. Turcotte will bring it over the timeline. Hand it off there to Hovey. Hovey will call for player number 5 with her left hand. Now hold the ball above her head, put the ball to the floor, one dribble, fires it into the hands of Alyssa St. Pierre. Pierre will give it to Alexis St. Pierre. Pierre will get the ball screen and now hand it off to Norby. Norby back up top for Turcotte. And the Trent Tigers playing it here between the midcourt stripe and the three-point arc. And now they'll drive inside the three-point arc, but miss the shot. Rebound comes down to Olivia Martin. Martin looking down court, but notice that she's the only Skyhawk. Everybody else was trailing, wasn't able to pass it. Now her teammates catch up. Mischel with a three from the corner, got it. Kelsey Mischel with the triple. 43-29, 1:31 to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Turcotte with the ball for the Tigers will pull up for three. Nobody there to contest her. Missed it. Rebound underneath. Alyssa St. Pierre. 45-29, minute 14 to go. Three is on the way from Bearstail, in and out, won't go. Alyssa St. Pierre pulls down the rebound. A minute 3 to go. Now Caitlin Hovey will bring it up over the timeline, being guarded by Kennedy Wolf. Hovey picks up her dribble right in front of the timeline, needs some help. Ball was basically poked out of her hands. There wasn't much that Hovey could do about that one. And the ball will go back to the Skyhawks with 52.7 seconds to go. And a timeout on the floor, taken by the Skyhawks. We're back in 30 seconds on the ND Sports Channel.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
The Fargo North softball team is live for a second season on the ND Sports Channel. Live broadcast of every game, home and away, including every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for the Fargo North Spartans will be live on the ND Sports Channel. Video broadcasts of most regular season games, as well as radio broadcasts of the regional and state tournament. Get the most accurate and up-to-date Spartan softball broadcast schedule on our website at ndsportschannel.com. All right, we're back for the final 49 seconds of this one. Wilkinson for three. That one won't go. Wilkinson back into the lineup here for Shiloh. Ball will go out of bounds, and the ball will go back to the Trenton Tigers. So some new faces in here for the Trenton Tigers. We have Zoe Gunville into the lineup. We have Mallory Falcon into the lineup. We have Alicia Malatier into the lineup. And we have Cara Van Ness into the lineup for the Trenton Tigers. Grace Kelly will trigger the inbounds pass, and 2 passes later, the pass to Kelly went over the head into the hands of Bairdstale. Martin into the corner, Wilkinson for a try for a 3 out the side of the backboard, out of bounds, and back to the Trenton Tigers. That 3 came from the near corner. Inbounds pass will find its way to Alicia Malatier. Malatier, and maybe getting away with the travel there with Zoe Gunville. Now Falcon with the basketball, and that'll be stripped away and picked up by Wilkinson. Up court to Olivia Martin, all alone, and then from behind she'll get fouled by, let's see here, that is Cara Van Ness. Olivia Martin will get the free throw. 45-30, and make it 45-31. She'll get both free throws. Tigers with the ball, long 3 at the buzzer. It grazes the front of the net, almost nailed it out of the hands of Mallory Falcon. And your final score, the Trenton Tigers 45 and the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks 31. We'll take a short timeout and be back after this here on the ND Sports Channel. ND Softball All-Stars has a new look on a new website that gives you easy access to what you want to know about upcoming activities, All-Star game records, college commitments, and easy access to every episode of the ND Softball All-Stars podcast. Visit the new website at ndsballstars.com. Every year, the top seniors in the state get one more chance to play the game they love. Please consider a donation to help support this great program. Send your gift to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota, 58109. All right, welcome back. Your final score, 45-31. The Trenton Tigers take home the 7th place trophy. Individual scoring for the Tigers, Katie Hovey at 12, 7 apiece for Alexa St. Pierre and Tatum Cryell, 14 for Alyssa St. Pierre, 2 for Kellen Orby, and 5 for J.C. Turcott. For the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks, 5 apiece for Serene Wilkinson and Allison Bearstail, 8 for Olivia Martin, 6 for Rachel Mischel, 4 for Grace Kelly, and 3 for Kelsey Mischel. We'll join the PA announcer now for the awards ceremony here, but that will end our commentary on the broadcast.
This concludes the NHSAA Class B Girls Basketball 7th Consolation Game Awards Ceremony.
All right, so that concludes the awards ceremony here for the two teams. Once again, your final score, the Trenton Tigers defeat the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks by the score of 45-31, as they'll take team photos now. And we'll go offline and we'll break, come back with the 5th place game here in a few minutes on the ND Sports Channel.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the ND Sports Channel. Did you miss any of the game? Check out Game Rewind on our website at ndsportschannel.com.